Good morning, good afternoon.
Hey,
Hello.
All right, let's get started. I'm trying to kick off Firefly.
Wondering if we use their commands, will they actually stay away?
All right, got something wrong with my audio. Okay, so welcome everybody to the December 23rd SIG Multicluster call. And today we have Arthur with the sole topic on the agenda, but it's a big one. Well, it's actually not a big change to the kit, but it's a big one in the SIG's life.
Yeah, well, I feel like in the last, 2-3 years, we have made some cool change about like the MCS API, and I think we have reached a point where it should be okay to bump to beta. At least it is compared to the initial gradation criteria and all of that. So yeah, that's the proposal to bump to beta. And I also added a few points on the future GA graduations, which are to create a multi-cluster traffic distribution cap, like a way to say in which cluster the traffic are routed somehow, which I initially talked a few months ago about, but I need to a bit refine the document and continue this discussion. And also, we have no conformance report program. So I feel like we need one for GA, like something a bit similar to Gateway API, maybe not as formal as Gateway API, but just a place where we say this implementation passed this test and voila. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, I think we should definitely do this. I think it's long past time. I would say, well, I'm all for the traffic distribution control cap, and I think we should do that. I would actually just decouple that from the GA as well. I think, as a separate cap, it's a new feature. It doesn't necessarily need to be a prereq. But we should do that. So I want to be clear. I'm fully supportive. I like the conformance makes sense. I think GA without the ability to say that a implementation is conformant, like we should probably fix that gap. But otherwise, yeah, I'm all for this. I'm curious what folks think. This has got to be the least attended meeting of the entire year. So is this the kind of thing we should say we're going to do now? Send it an email and then actuate in January. I mean, honestly, I can't see much pushback given that it hasn't really moved in a very long time, and we already have implementations. But I just wanted to make sure that we're being inclusive.
I was planning to send the email after, but before also makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah, I see the point, just that because this agenda item might get missed from it being late December.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to say the same thing as Jeremy. I think we shouldn't grad block the traffic distribution cap, but we should do it.
But then it means the conformance report program should be pretty easy to do. So technically we could call it stable in 2 months or so.
That would be the hope. I mean, frankly, it kind of is stable. So, so, we could do it in 1 month. We'll probably give it 2 just to, give some soak time. But I would say, following this meeting, we should, and Arthur, since you proposed it, happy to, if you want to send this out, or we can. We should say our plan is to graduate to beta on, and then I don't know. Let's say January 6th is the next meeting, and we can push the button. So if anybody wants to object in live, we can have one last sanity check. But that way, we give a couple weeks, given that it's a mostly offline couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious what other folks think. That's just, I would just love to make sure that people had a chance to see that this is happening.
Yeah, I think that's good, and I think it's great that Arthur already did the work to like make the PR so people can like LGTM or whatever, like non, how to say, throw their like on it in a not too intense way if they want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is awesome. Arthur, do you want to just remove the graduation criteria for the traffic distribution, and then?
I can do that. Do we? But then, like in the announcement and all of that, please see the future beta change. Do we also say something about stable then, or? Actually, we do not meet the stable criteria. Sorry, there is the cluster ID kept to be GA and all of that.
Right, which we can probably also do, maybe.
Yeah, I personally, I don't think we have to be like, and then we'll move it to stable at date, but I think we can be like, we think this unblocks us to like move to stable pretty quickly thereafter, based on like the density of the graduation criteria for alpha to beta and like how there's less for beta to GA. So that's also on our mind. So we don't have to like give it as much of a hard date, but that is in our purview, I guess.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think we need to set a stable date here. We can talk about that on the 6th when we hit the button for beta. But I think this is great. Thank you for this. It's long overdue.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks also for you for participating and helping getting it ready and creating actually. Like years ago. And about just the cluster AD cap, I'm not sure if we can really call it stable, since, for instance, like the client beta and all of this is not even in a good shape. But yeah, that's also a separate topic. But beta is already a cool start, yes.
Yeah, and we can. Yeah, I mean, I would say that let's make a goal in January of closing this out for real. So we'll start with beta for MCS, and then we can try to push the rest through.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have my laptop to just remove the line, but I will remove it shortly after the call.
Okay, sounds good.
And for the mail, in what mailing list should I shoot it? Like in the dev mailing list or just the multi-cluster mailing list?
I would just do the multi-cluster mailing list. I think the SIG multi-cluster, Kubernetes SIG multi-cluster is probably the right place for everyone who's been paying attention to this.
And I guess I will also double it in Slack or something like that, probably.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Okay, cool. So it's clear.
Awesome.
And as far as the conformance is concerned, the conformance tests, they've got a report mode where they can produce an HTML file. So as far as the tooling is concerned, we're okay. I guess the other thing is actually having a list of conformant implementations somewhere on the website.
Yeah, we need to discuss how we deal with that. I think like Gateway API has even a mod where they dump YAML and process somewhat automatically. I don't know exactly how they do that, but I guess for us, we could just say conformant as of this date, and here is the HTML where you can download it or something. That could be sufficient because, there is not like dozens of implementation like Gateway API and dozens feature that are optional.
Yeah. Okay. Let's also make. How do we want to list these implementations? One of our goals to figure out in January too.
Technically, we already have a list. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's the place where we want to put also that it is conformant or not, but
Yeah.
it's on the SIG Multicluster website.
Yeah.
Normally, I would expect that once we like formalize the conformance, that list of implementations would probably require conformance.
Ah, okay, yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
or
know,
we could
we
put
can decide.
here's ones that are like split them
Yeah.
into like conformant and then like on the way to conformance.
Yes. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, or like notes like has all the features but slightly incorrect API or something like that. Like we can figure out what. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
it would be nice not to just cut out anyone who's been on that list for a while, but it would also be good to show like what is drop in and what requires some effort.
Well, I think in case probably like the AWS folks are probably not interested to keep up with the escape change since they are not maintaining their thing, I would say. Okay, maybe.
Sorry, say that again.
Like the AWS controller, I think it hasn't received any update for like a really long time. So I don't know if they are interested to keep
Okay,
up
sure.
with the latest cap change.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe the email will kick everybody back into collaboration. Who knows?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, that's a later problem, anyways.
But yeah, let's sort this out. Let's sort that part out in January. I think we'll definitely want more people on the call for that. But very cool. I think honestly, great way to end out the year.
Yeah, for sure.
Or I guess start the next one, and then I think we discussed we would not have a meeting next week. Just want to.
Yeah, we're gonna cancel next week.
Removing it from the calendar right now.
Perfect. Okay.
There we go. That way I'll get hundreds of emails, error emails.
Yeah.
Just before.
Thank you for taking that burden.
Yeah. So just for clarity for people who are not Jeremy, the SIG leads, whenever we make a change to the calendar, we get all the bounces back from people who are subscribed to the mailing list, but no longer, with an email address that no longer works. And in some cases, some companies have got these strange setups where they'll report errors several times over several days.
Yeah.
So
and it is a very, very long mailing list. There's hundreds and hundreds of people on it. Yeah. And there's gotta be 50 to 100 maybe
at least
changed or something. Yeah, it's so it's always fun.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So thank you for that. Okay. Do we have anything else, or is
no, that's everything on the agenda.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine. I have created some other small API and MSS API, but Tom reviewed some, and you probably have to review some, Steven, at some point, but no pressure on when.
Yeah, I was looking at them as well.
Yeah.
Waiting for updates following Tom's feedback.
Thanks. Cool.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thanks.
Fun meeting
See
with
you
the
on the list.
die-hard fans of SIG Multicluster here on Tuesday, December 23rd.
Yeah, thank you for joining today, and we'll see you all in January.
Yeah. Enjoy the break for those of you who are taking a break.
Yeah. Take it easy. Happy New Year as well.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
All right.
Alright.
Enjoy. See you next
See you.
time. Not next week.
See you.
See you.
Bye.